Good morning, world. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I have a mandate from God, people, to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen. And the way that I do it, people, is by creating a million millionaires. Now, my topic for today is how to become a great leader. Become a great leader by being a great student, essentially. And I say it like this because it's like, here's what I know, people. It's like nobody lives in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? Not anybody that's successful, anyway. So you have to learn how to develop yourself as a leader. Is that I think that's one of the number one prerequisite in order for somebody to be truly not just successful, but to live of an amazing life where they can feel fulfilled. And the way you do that, man, is the way you become a great leader is by being a great student across the board. You know, you must be able to realize the things you know and the things you don't know, and the things you don't know, you realize that you're no longer coming from a space of authority because you don't know about it. You have to learn how to switch roles into being the student in those instances where you can learn from somebody else. So, being a great student, number one, is acknowledgement. You must realize what it is that you need to learn and accept that you don't know it as well as you think you do. That's the first place that you need to start in order to be a great student. Now, once you get to that part where you identify and acknowledge the things that you don't know as well as you think you do, then the next task is for you to figure out, okay, how and where will I get the knowledge? You must ask yourself that. Where are you going to get this knowledge? Um, you know, for me, a lot of the stuff I need to learn, I learn from different people, from udemy.com. We're actually creating a free resources page that's going to be on our website, where I'm going to be listing things that I use personally to develop myself. You know what I'm saying? Like resources. Headway is another one of the app that I use. Those two right there is huge. There's other stuff I do too, but those right there is great resources that I think can help you to get in contact or meet people that have been doing this successfully for years or decades. You know what I mean? They have a proven track record, basically, of competency that knows the knowledge that you seek. And in those instances, you have to go in there with an open student mentality, where you go in there with simply the point of view that, look, I'm here to learn. You know what I mean? So you're not here to judge the information as much. You're there to really understand how you can use that information in your life, how you can apply the information. And that's the third part of it, is that once you find the source for the knowledge that you seek, then it's not enough for you to learn the information. You really do need people to really apply the knowledge that you're learning. You know what I'm saying? Because knowledge is useless, literally, unless you apply it. So I want you to get busy and get good at applying the knowledge that you learn. Now, if you're fortunate where you have like a real life mentor, somebody that, locally that that's already doing what you want to do, then my suggestion to you is that even if you've never met or talked to this person, my recommendation is to reach out to that person and be like, look, man, I really see that you're very successful in whatever that regards is. Like, it seems like you're really good at doing whatever that task or whatever that is that they do that you admire. And the fact that you start the conversation with that, it's like he or she loves the idea that, hey, you have noticed, right? And by the time you get to the point where be like, look, man, I'm looking for a mentor in this regard. I really appreciate it if you take the time to teach me what you know and be willing to pay for it. I can't tell you how many times I've met people that know something I didn't know, and I'm like, look, man, I'll gladly pay you to teach me what you know, you know? So come from that perspective, but what happened 9 out of 10 times is that people willing to part with this information absolutely free. Because deep down, people really love to share, and would like to help others. It's just that nobody want to waste their time either, though. They want to be around people that really and truly want to learn what they say they want to learn. You know what I mean? Not to waste your time, because time is limited for most people, man. They really, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to waste time. That's the point I'm trying to get at. So for you is that how to be a student. Let's go back at it. First of all, identify and acknowledge the things that you need to learn. Then number two is you need to figure out, okay, where am I going to get the information that I need to learn to fulfill or fill that void? Once you identify the source of the knowledge, then you need to take whatever step is necessary to receive the knowledge. And then as you receive the information and knowledge, people, the fourth step, which is the most important in my opinion, is you must apply. Practice applying the information that you learn. And here's the thing you want to keep in mind when you go about that. See, as you're applying the information that you're learning, man, you're learning it. This is new for you. So don't beat yourself up if things don't go right the first time. That's why a key word here that I'm saying to you is practice. Practice, people. Repetition makes perfect. You know this to be true. I want you to practice applying the information that you're learning in different ways, different perspectives. But apply the information, though, is the key. And I know that as you apply the information consistently, then what's going to happen is that you're going to get better and better and better with time, which is always the goal, people. Your amazing life is for you to grow and improve, if you ask me, every single day, you know? So that's the message today, man. I hope you take this to heart and apply this in your life, because that's essentially how you are creating your amazing life on this earth, people. So take that to heart. Let's make that happen. For those of you that want to grow, you know, and just really take your life to the next level, maybe you're stuck, maybe you're overwhelmed, maybe you're burnt out, man. Listen, we've all been there at different times. I just genuinely and sincerely is here to help you figure life out, just like I'm figuring it out for myself. I'm able to share with you, man, from personal experience, how in different areas of your life to improve, you know? And that's all you can ever ask. If you're improving and growing, man, you're winning, you know? Anyways, also for entrepreneurs, you know, that want to take your business to the point where you're earning over 7 figures a year, let's make that happen, people. You know, it's like you're creating the future you want, and you're taking the steps to get there, man. The way you do it, go to OtisTucker.com. You can click on services. Like I said, we're going to have the free resource link coming up here sometime next week, which is going to be like a blog, and just kind of showcasing the different sources that I'm using personally, people, to develop myself, to continuously grow as I pursue my goals and dreams. Outside of that, people, I really just pray for you, man. I pray that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you and guide you to find your purpose on this earth. I pray for nothing but blessings and abundance over your life. I pray more than anything, people, man. I rebuke, actually, in the Spirit, any negative thought, will, or anything of that sort that's directed towards your people. I pray for nothing again but abundance and blessings over your life. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.